everyone, welcome back to In the Kitchen with Karen. Today I'm going to be making for you some nachos, but just not any old nachos. They are going to be Philly cheesesteak nachos. So what could be better? You're going to combine a sandwich with nachos. And I'm also participating in the Nacho Bowl 2021 challenge put on by Chef Grace's Table. She's an awesome cooking channel. She's a trained pastry chef, and I want you to go over there to her channel and check her out after my video's done with. And at the end, please make sure you stay because I'm going to be nominating someone else for this challenge. So let's get cooking. Now we're not just going to use pre-made chips, we're going to make our own. And I thought it would be cool to use flour tortillas to sort of mimic the bread aspect of the Philly cheesesteak. So I'm going to cut this into some triangles. Okay, we're going to stick our tortillas in some oil and fry them up. Now I used 4 regular sized flour tortillas, and that will make 2 to 3 servings. But of course, if you want to make a bigger batch, just cut more tortillas. Now you don't want to crowd your pan and put one on top of the other, or it's not going to cook right. Now they are going to puff up a little bit, but that's okay. Now these are the color that we want them to be. Just a very light golden brown. Now this is going to take 3 to 4 batches to fry these. But of course, if you have a bigger pan, it might not take that many. But now that the oil is really hot, it really goes by fast. Look at this one, you guys. Some of them really puff up. Sprinkle with a little salt. And now we're going to set these aside, and we're going to work on our steak and vegetables. And now I'm going to take a steak. It's about a ½ pound, and I'm using top sirloin, but you can use whatever cut you like. And we're going to cut this in really thin pieces, as thin as you can get them. So see, you want it to be as thin as you can get it. And now we're just going to take a little butter and lightly coat the bottom of the pan. And then we're going to lay our steak in the pan. And now that our steak is laid out in even layers, try not to move it for at least 2 to 3 minutes so that it'll get a nice brown color on the bottom. And sprinkle with your favorite steak seasoning. Okay, so now we're just going to flip these over. And then just cook them for about another minute on this side because they're pretty much almost done. So we've taken the steak out of the pan, and now I'm not going to wash the pan because that has a lot of the flavor of the steak in there, and we're just going to use that to flavor up our onion and our bell pepper. I'm using a yellow onion, but you could also use a white onion. And we're just going to slice these into thin pieces. And now we're going to take 1 small to medium green bell pepper. And this is the way I like to cut it. I go down this side, then this side, and then I just like to take this little white vein part out. Now I don't really rinse the seeds out. I just give it a little shake like that and they'll come right out. And then we're also going to slice these up in thin pieces. Now, if you guys like your nachos spicy, feel free to add some sliced jalapenos along with the green bell pepper. Or you can also just use some pickled jalapenos on the top. And now we're just going to put a little bit more butter back in the pan. Add your onions. And your peppers. So we're going to cook these for 3 to 4 minutes, just until they're crisp tender. We don't want them to cook too long because we're also going to be throwing these in the oven for 5 to 10 minutes and they will continue to cook. So this is looking good, you guys. I'd just say another minute. See how the onions are a little brown? It picked up all those nice flavors from our steak drippings. Okay, so this is what we're looking for right here. And now I'm just going to transfer these into a bowl. So Chris thinks I should chop up these pieces a little bit finer to look more like how it would on a Philly cheesesteak, and I actually agree with him. So we're going to chop these up a little bit finer. And plus that way you're gonna, when you take a bite, all the nachos will have more even ingredients. See, sometimes Chris does have good suggestions, you guys.
I know how to eat.
He knows food. Well, he knows how to eat food. There, I think that looks better. What do you guys think? Okay, so now what we're gonna do is take a cookie sheet and I lined it with parchment paper. And I just placed our tortilla chips evenly over the top, and now I'm going to add some of the vegetables. And just try to make sure each piece has some of everything. And now add your steak. Traditional Philly cheesesteak sandwich is always topped with provolone cheese or cheese whiz. There's sort of a debate about which cheese they use, so today we're gonna use both. So I'm just gonna start with the provolone, and then after it comes out of the oven, we are gonna top it with the cheese whiz. And now we're gonna put this in a 375-degree oven for about 10 minutes. Then we're gonna turn it on to broil for 1 to 2 minutes until the top is a nice light golden brown. Okay guys, it was baking for actually 8 minutes at 375, and then I put it in the broiler for just I think it was just 1 minute. And this is how they look. Don't they look amazing? Okay, now we are gonna top them with our cheese whiz. And there you have it, guys, our Philly cheesesteak nachos. So what did you think, guys? I thought this was a fun take on nachos. And you know what time it is. Time for me to take a bite. It seriously tastes like a cheesesteak because the flour tortillas sort of mimic the bread, and then you have all the normal ingredients that would be in a cheesesteak. It's so good. You guys have to try this. Now, according to Chef Grace, I have got to nominate somebody to do this challenge. And I am nominating Patrick from Patty Joe's Cooking. You guys have to check him out. He makes the greatest cooking videos. They're funny, they're really creative. And I'll put his link in the bottom. So Patrick, you have until April 1st to make a nacho video with your great creativity, and I know it's gonna be fabulous. So thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you on the next episode. Don't forget to hit the like button, share it out with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? See you on the next episode. Bye everybody. Mm-hmm.